I've been involved, I was involved in the diagnosis of what happened after Hurricane Katrina. So I've had a lot of experience looking at the failures of the levee systems and so on in New Orleans. And I'm currently on a panel that looks at the construction of the floodgates for the city of Venice. So I've been looking very closely at how one hardens cities or makes cities more resilient with big storm surge events from hurricane events or climate change producing sea level rise. And that is becoming a very important topic because it needs to be factored into all of the projects we're building today. A very good example was in New York City, where very recently built subway in Battery Park was flooded simply because it wasn't hardened against the storm surge. It didn't have an elevated entrances and so on. So I'm very interested to how to make that happen, to harden underground facilities and to make the city more resilient for coastal flooding. That's one area I have done quite a lot of work. I was interviewed several times after Sandy about what New York City needed to do, and it seems to me there is a fundamental distinction between needing to harden infrastructure versus rampant coastal development, which can't really be insured against. And that's the main concern I've got for most of the northeast US. I've seen this in the Gulf Coast, that people keep building houses in vulnerable areas, and these are areas we simply can't insure. But New Orleans is a case in point where they've hardened the city quite effectively by simply building the systems they first designed, I think.